Welcome to Pop Your Shit by yourself.
By myself, yeah.
First of all, I didn't know that you wanted to interview with me like that.
I did. I just was letting you do you.
I had no idea. I was like, shit, she talks so damn much on podcasts. Why would she want to?
There's certain people that I actually like talking to.
Okay. So we just gonna jump right in. If y'all don't know who this lady is right here, this one right here. This one right here. Listen, what you calling yourself? The hood what? The hood intellectual.
The hood intellectual.
Did y'all know how smart this lady is? Now, she might appear to be standoffish, but she is really a teddy bear to me. Now, I don't know about y'all, but she's a teddy bear to me. To me. Anyway, Storm, welcome. We're gonna just jump in. Let's talk about Black Girl Tired podcast first. So why did we start the podcast?
We started a podcast because I was going through PTSD. I was going through it really bad to the point, it was almost deadly. Mm-hmm. And I was diagnosed as a sociopath. I was diagnosed with explosive anger disorder, all due from trauma from the military and the death of my son. So PTSD on top of that, it was too much. And COVID left me with a lot of parting gifts. And so it just was too much on me. Mm-hmm. So one day I was going through TikTok and I saw Kenya Wright's book. She was talking about the Lion and Mouse series. And I was just like, So I picked up a Kenya Wright book and I was just like, damn, this is good. I didn't know Black women wrote like this. Wow. So from her, it went from interracials to paranormal to urban fiction. And I just wanted to find a way to get back to the authors. Right. Because it took me out of my head. So I wasn't thinking those thoughts anymore. I wasn't feeling the way I was feeling. So I tried to figure out a way to get back to them without just doing interviews wasn't enough for me. Doing reviews wasn't enough for me. So I decided, why not talk to them so everybody can feel like I felt?
Being a podcaster, what have you learned from it?
What have I learned? I learned that there's good and bad. There's black and white. There is no gray areas. Gray areas are only things that people make up to have excuses for their behavior. I learned that there's a lot of parasocial relationships when it comes to authors and readers, going both ways. And I've learned that authors need to be treated more like humans instead of robots.
I ain't gonna say nothing. So what takes an author maybe sometimes 3 up to 6 months to write a book, if that, and then you read it all in 2 hours, and then you be like, well, where's book 2? They still gotta write it.
It's okay to joke about it, right? But the thing about it is, oh God, this is Nicole's show.
Come on with your TED Talk, because I know what's coming.
We joke about it like, damn, where the next book at? We joke about it. But on some real shit, a lot of readers take it to a whole nother level. They get into these DMs and they're disrespectful and they're disrespecting the author, not understanding that they're human. They have families, they have illnesses, they have a lot of shit that's going on outside of the book world. Absolutely. And I feel like a lot of readers don't take in consideration because they feel entitled. And this is a general statement. I'm not saying this for everyone, so please don't take it that way, because sliding in my DMs will have you sliding down the wall. I just want you to understand that. So I feel like we as readers need to take in consideration how we talk to people. And it's vice versa. Authors need to take in consideration how they talk to readers. You know, a lot of people are introverted. And this is the best they can give you right now.
Yep.
You know, so yeah.
I like that. I like that answer.
You don't sweat.
Maybe because you was moving a little fast, moving a
I
little.
was running like a chicken with a head cut off. Whew, that's my exercise for today.
So let's give me a rating from 1 to 5. What's your favorite? What your favorite genre? Starting with the top one to the least favorite. 5 of them.
Paranormal.
To the least favorite. 5 of them.
Paranormal. Can paranormal fantasy and sci-fi roll into that?
It does to me, but
okay. Paranormal fantasy and sci-fi, that rolls into that one. The second would be urban fiction. The third one would be horror. The fourth one would be rom-com. And the fifth one would be contemporary romance.
I'm shocked. I'm shocking.
Why are you shocked?
Rom-com? I didn't even think that was gonna make it.
Yeah. I love rom-com. I love rom-com. I love rom-com. Well, okay, let me take this back. I love paranormal rom-com.
But that's different. That's okay. All right.
Yeah, I love rom-com.
What? So you learn something every day about somebody you don't know. Shit, you don't know. Let me tell you, what would mine be? Street lit. Erotica.
Damn. Forgot that one.
You gonna change it?
Yeah.
Well, where's it going? 4 or 5?
Shit, that's going number 2.
Huh?
That's number 2.
Erotica? Okay, you go ahead and rephrase yours. Let me think of mine.
Okay. Paranormal, sci-fi, speculative fiction, and fantasy, 1. 2, erotica. 2, erotica. 3, urban fiction / street lit. 4, rom-com, and still 5, contemporary romance. I don't care what nobody's saying. It's some, okay, I ain't got nothing against you, contemporary romance girlies. I love romance too. But some of y'all be putting me to sleep.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. I'm gonna say street lit because y'all know I'm from the streets. I live in the streets. I stay in the streets. Erotica. Urban. Paranormal. Contemporary. And that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. Oh, no. I take that back. I will put contemporary romance, and I'm going to put mystery at the end because I do like a good suspense for mystery suspense.
I do too.
I love that. So I think that's my 5 or 5. Like, I will read that. Anything else outside of that?
But I think I put, because everything is romance with me, except for horror, it's just romance suspense, romance thriller, romance, besides horror and zombies dystopian. I am not a dark romance girly. I read it, but that is not in my ministry. I hate to break that to y'all.
I'm just gonna put romance all together because I do like some dark romance. I'm learning to like the darker the better. I like black, and I'm weird. I
like black dark romance. I want to emphasize that, and it's nothing against any white person that write it. I can only tolerate black dark romance.
So, do you think that the other side's romance, dark romance, and our dark romance, what's the difference to you?
The other side dark romance can push limits that are not, it's not that they're pushing limits. there is a lot of taboo culture in their dark romance, that just like the lady who just got arrested for that 3-year old hit that she wrote, they push limits. Now, I do have a white author that I love who writes dark romance, and that's Willow McQuarrie, but she writes it from a mental health standpoint. She's a schizophrenic, and she writes schizophrenic dark romance.
Oh, okay. That's different.
So it's based off of her, but it's just dark romance and like paranormal, or is just completely just dark. So, but a lot of dark romance authors that I've seen on the other side, they push limits that it is beyond. Now it's not even dark romance. You're promoting grape culture. You're promoting domestic violence. I ain't talking about a situation. I'm talking about a real domestic violence situation, underage shit, all that stuff. People call it taboo. Oh, this is dark romance. No, that's not. That's when we need to be calling people on you. And then where I read black dark romance, it is on the lines of these niggas is unhinged.
Right.
These motherfuckers are toxic as hell, but touch her and die. That's what it is. They doing some freaking nasty shit because Filth Kings was filthy. You know what I'm saying? But it still was dark romance.
Right. I can't wait to read it. I when reading becomes my own again, I cannot wait for that. I can't wait for July because I'm going in on all the books that I got a whole. My TBR is ridiculous. I'm just not. It is ridiculous. You are known to give a good TED talk. Where does that come from?
I think it is because I got tired of hearing everybody's hot take, and it's like a lot of misinformation. People do hot takes for more likes, clicks, and viral moments than to educate people. I'm not saying that we have to educate everyone, but when you are out here doing these hot takes, you're not educating anybody. You're talking down on people. You're making them feel like, oh, if you read interracial romance, you're not black enough. If you read urban fiction, you're too hood. If you read contemporary, you're just in that South shit. You're not understanding the history of it. Right. And people like to judge people, but don't know shit. And I'm not saying they dummies. Well, yeah, I am. They are dummies. So I just feel like I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Yes.
So we can have a very constructive conversation. Cause I don't like going back and forth with a bitch on the internet. I just no. But we can have a conversation though, an intellectual conversation. But I'm gonna tell you the facts, what they are. If you know more than I do, shit, I'm all for being educated. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge is key. That's power to me. Instead of disrespecting people and telling them what to read, what not to read, the clique to hang out with, and all that stuff, I think we should educate our people because we're the most highly educated people. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my 2 cents.
I think what people mistake with you is that before you give a TED talk, you do extensive research. They have no idea the research that you do before you get on this here internet to be wrong, that you do research. So you can really back it up. Can you? As other people. I'm not trying. I just want people to know there is research behind the talks. So just beware and do your research before you get on here with these hot takes. Make sure you correct. That's it. Before we get into fun shit. Before we get into the fun shit. You've had some interesting interviews. What was your favorite interview? Who was your favorite interview?
My favorite interview. That's hard. That's hard. I done did over 200 interviews. I don't know.
We could go this year.
This year, let me bust out my list so I can know who the fuck I can tell. My favorite one was, I don't know, Miss Lady P.
Really?
Miss Lady P. Miss Lady P was my favorite, and this is why. Miss Lady P was real, like wholehearted. Like she was 10 toes down about urban fishing and street lit. She did not sugarcoat shit. She didn't mince words. She said what she said, and that's how the fuck she felt about what's been going on with urban fishing and street lit. And I could do nothing but respect it.
Okay. Okay. I like that. I like that. So we already know who your worst one was. We don't even have to go through that. But what did that situation teach you?
That okay, he's one of my worst. He's not my worst because some of my worst y'all never seen because I never posted them. Um, he with him it emphasized this need for certain men with those type of personalities to try to prove any woman that is sure of herself down. He showed a side of the black demographic that is still stuck in that 1930, 1920, I don't know, mindset. uh you stay at home, you take care of me, and I work and you do what I say, and if you don't do what I say, you a dumb bitch type shit. Very out of touch, very. So I learned that, no matter how good an author is, there's also a flip side to them. There's And this is just not men, this is women too. Because I've had some interviews with some women that they just felt entitled. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate because, they say you never should meet your idols or your heroes.
Right.
No. So it's unfortunate that some people are like that. But then again, I'm happy. At the time, I was not happy. But now I feel like it was needed to be seen. Mm-hmm. Because I think people needed a reality check.
Yeah.
That we put people on these pedestals. And they are not on these pedestals. They down here. And we needed a reality check to make sure we stop doing that.
Right. Right. All right. We're not going to stay too much on the business side of it. Let's talk about the Boozy Book Tour. Let's talk about it. Give us some deets on what's going on with that and why you guys created this.
Me and Shannon met on Darlene's live, and she was talking about how, book events, her going to book events, that it was so packed. You really couldn't talk to the authors. And I was talking about how I'm so introverted and I wouldn't want to go to book events like that because it's just too much. You know what I'm saying? Bumping each other's elbows and all that shit. That would not be for me. You know what I'm saying? She said the same thing. So I was like, it needs to be an event. She was like, yeah. Next thing you know, me and her offline was like, hey, so what we doing? And here come the Boozy Book Tour.
Is it important? That's not the question I want to ask. It's important for us to have these events, but for me as a person just getting her cherry broken, busted, better word, into going to book events. Thank you. To me, it helped with me getting to have one-on-ones with the authors. I wasn't trying to fight to talk to people. For me, it was perfect. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling anybody who has not been to a book event and you're scared of going, but you're the crowd might be too big, that you should consider going because you will have a good time. And then this one here, the ultimate host, she may not want to be that way, but she is. She makes sure everybody is good. Everybody, are you having a good time? It's the customer service for me. I'm this
It's
at?
it's supposed to be a like a family function, like a real family function, where it's not so overwhelming, and it's every and I'm gonna say this: every book event has a place. Every book event has a place because there's a need for that type of book event, because there are people who need that type of book event.
Right.
So it's not a competition. It's everybody has a place, because everybody has a reader that needs to be at certain events, because that's what they need. So I think the Boozy Book Tour kind of stands on its own away from a lot of things, because we want y'all to sit down, eat, drink, buy books, talk to the authors, have a good fucking time, relax, because it's a lot of pressure going to a book event.
It
It's
is.
a it's a lot of pressure meeting these authors in person that you've never met in person, but you love their books so much, so you're nervous. You don't know how to act, and if you have time to talk to them, it's a different feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Can we talk about that for a second? Talk about the fact that I know I'm mixing these questions up, but I'm just as they're coming to my head because I feel like this is important, and I know time is precious.
Mhm.
Um, let's talk about gatekeeping. Let's
Mm.
talk about seats at the table. Who should be at the table? Who should be invited? Who should not be invited? What's your take? I think you and I think the same, but what's your take?
For a long time, I thought about, you have to make your own table. And why am I asking another motherfucker that don't want me there to be at their table? Why am I fighting for that table when I can make my own table? And then I heard that one speech from that one actor. I can never remember her name, but she said, I don't want to make my own table. I don't even want to be at your fucking table. I don't want to even be in your building. I want to be the foundation. And that hit home to me, because I'm like, why am I pushing to do all this? I want to be the foundation so people can build off of me the right way. Not, I don't want to click up. I don't want to judge people. I want people to enjoy this space.
Yeah.
People forget it ain't been that long since we had rights to read.
Ooh.
People forget that. And all this gatekeeping, I'm in a clique, I'm scamming people, I'm doing all this to my own people. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's why I said I'd rather be the fucking foundation and we can start from scratch. Because there's no way that I could be jealous of somebody who got the same complexion as me, and when they can just reach back and help me get to where I'm at. What the fuck am I upset about?
Right.
The one thing about the other side, they can hate each other thoroughly, but they come together when it counts. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just gatekeeping, click behavior, scamming, all that shit is fucking stupid to me. If we're gonna help each other, help each other. I don't care what genre you read. I don't care what book event you go to. I don't care what popular author or not popular author you are. We're all in this together. But I'm not gonna make a bitch try to see what I'm saying, because my vision may not be the vision you see for yourself.
True.
So I'm not gonna push it, but I will say this: the most realest people are the ones that move in silence and then pop out on your ass. Not everybody has, oh, look at me, look at me. Because the one thing Storm don't like is attention. Because I don't need it. I don't fucking need it. What's the point of it? You know what I'm saying? My job is to help those behind me come up. Because where I didn't get to where I wanted to be, the next person will. It's too much room. People just, they gatekeep, they talk shit, they scam, they fucking jealous, envious. Just like that. What is that event, that brand event y'all was talking about? Where all those black people got invited influencers that Britt was talking
Oh, I
about.
forgot the name of a girl, but yeah, the son
Yeah.
is I guess one of the big
Let
publishing
me
houses.
let me say this. So I unfortunately shelves in the city, yeah. Unfortunately, I was tapped into this because y'all know I don't even give a fuck. Um, unless this was Drink Champs, I don't care. Um, if they got invited to Drink Champs, then I might be a hater. But you know what I'm saying? But no, I feel like this was an opportunity for those type of black creators to be in a space to represent us. It don't matter what type of creator they are. They were black. Some of them were queer, some of them were female, some of them identify as they them, some of them were male, but they were melanated. And they didn't have to have 20,000 followers, and they didn't have to have 100 followers. They just were invited to a trip that was paid for and it didn't come out their pocket. That's the important part of this. That's the staple to start something new, a new wave of something new. People looking at, oh, they didn't invite this person or that person because if it was me, but it was not you. You were not on the board. You were not chosen, Mary. Get over yourselves. Like, for real. Like, get over yourself. Congratulate those people.
True.
And
Very true.
I just think that green-eyed monster be on y'all shoulders hard. Hard. Like, y'all be so envious of other people and their accomplishments or them getting something and be like, well, my friend is X, Y, and Z. And in this program, why they didn't get it? Because they didn't want you. It's okay. What's for you will be for you. I need people to get that through their head. I hate that shit, man. This is why I don't be on this motherfucking trying to be in over. That's why I be looking at y'all crazy when y'all be talking about somebody did something and something. I'm like, I don't even know these people.
It'd be a whole mess. But the one thing that I will say to that is, and I know I hear the echo, so I hear it.
Mm.
What I will say to that is when I decided I was going to podcast as well, I didn't think it was going to go so well. But I came to her and I was like, what do you think about it? She was like, it's a lot of room at the table. Come on. I'm not, whatever help you need, I got you. I don't understand for the life of me of why people feel like they're holding on to something that is not going to be thought of. I don't get it. That bugs me. And then while we're on this subject, why can't we encourage people to do whatever it is they want to do? Why everybody got to be like, oh, I put you on, or you wouldn't have had this if it wasn't for me, or I can't for the life of me see you saying, oh, I started it first. You know what I'm saying? That's the real corny, y'all. So
you want me to answer that or you want me to shut up?
you say whatever you want to say. Go ahead. It's a conversation.
Lord. All right. I feel like people are jealous of their friends. I feel like, and I how can I put this? I feel like people go into friendships and think their friends are less than they are. You know what I'm saying? They feel like I have more than my friends, so I'm the top dog in this friendship. But when the friend wants to branch out and some friends see that they may overshadow them, I guess, I don't fucking know. They become jealous. They downplay their accomplishments, that little thing. Or that, oh, that's so cute type thing. It's never, you better go, girl. You better do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that people, whether it's how a person looks, what a person accomplished, whether it be followers, podcasting, companies, whatever, if that person is not doing that, they tend to diminish the joy and happiness of their friend. And a lot of friends are so loyal. They don't see what's happening right in front of them. And I could take me for instance. I am one that until you show me that you're that type of person, I don't believe what the next person is saying about you. Actually, I'm going to defend you until my dying breath, until you show me otherwise. Now, is that bad? Yes, in some cases, yes. But that's how my loyalty is. Some people, their loyalty is conditional. As long as you're not more successful than me, I'm loyal to you. And I have learned this in the book space, in life, that people don't want you to succeed. They want you to succeed, just not surpass them.
Ooh.
That's what it is.
Them right there.
And so when you surpass them, you become a liability.
Correct.
You become a problem. Or you might be beneficial to them, and they will make sure nobody else wants to be friends with you. So they will talk down about everyone around you so that you don't get out of their bubble, because you're beneficial and your success helps them.
Right.
So they don't want anybody else in the midst of the success, even though people who could help you are getting pushed to the side. You know what I'm saying? So
that was that. Listen, like LaShawn said, that's loaded. But guess what? It's facts.
It is.
It's facts. Okay, we go. I know our time is limited, so we're gonna ask some of these fun questions. Book husband, book boyfriend, and who you slide with. I know Mr. Storm is close by. Just tell him to indulge.
He don't care about none of that.
Okay, because I know you've been fighting with some other readers about a certain Jaquel character, and
I'm not about to fight with you hoes, okay? So especially when I get this tattoo next month. Yeah. All right. Book. What was it? Book.
Book husband.
My book husband's gone. No, Gerald, gone. Fuck you mean? Fuck. That's bae. All day, bae.
Mm-hmm.
What's the next one?
Book boyfriend.
Book boyfriend. Shit. Book boyfriend. Oh, that's hard. Book boyfriend. It's going to have to be Fuck. Hold on. Let me go to my notes.
You know what? That we got a whole notebook.
Book boyfriend is going to be Navy.
From
Victoria C. Navy.
Okay. I forgot your ass that shit ass.
Navy. Wait. It's gonna have to be Navy and King Amir. Navy, King Amir. That's Tessa Stone's.
Okay.
King Amir and Navy. Those are my boyfriends.
I know you fucking lied. I'm hollering. Who you slide with?
Who am I? Kenny, Dr. Farmer.
Really?
It's either him or Oz.
I think Oz is. I don't know.
Wait, I take that back. Conceded. No. God damn, I don't know. It's a lot.
Okay. Oz?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Oz looks like he might be.
Oz can get it.
So y'all know who my book husbands are. Let's be clear. Big South. Everett, Big South, McLean belong to me. And Devin Law belong to me. Y'all know this, right? I got to see what that Jacob's Ladder about. Ezra Ethic Okafor, he belonged to me. Santiago Wellington belonged to me. And my last, and he's my man. Quamer Inferno. And Jack 12, you don't fix that shit at the end of Crossing 2. It's gonna be me and you, ma'am. It's gonna be me and you, ma'am. My book boyfriend, I'm just gonna say it's Big Dez and Papa Inferno. That they share in the slot. Cause I'm always looking for somebody pappy. Who I'm slide with? Everybody. Y'all know I'm a book Jezebel. Y'all know this. I'm slide with a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
Sliding, slipping and slide down the wall, all the things. But right now, I think my book boyfriend might be Messiah from Esteban book.
Oh Lord.
Cause that ninja crazy.
Oh Lord.
Woo! But he might be doing a little something. He might be doing a little something. We got 5 minutes. If you could invite 5 authors to dinner, dead or alive, who would they be? Oh, you know I was gonna ask. That's my favorite question.
Donna Goins.
Okay.
Let's see, Donna Goins. Maya Angelou. This is hard. Edgar Allan Poe.
Really? Okay. Got 2 more.
Fuck. E. Bowser. Jaquel J.
All right. Just know me and Masterpiece be sitting in the back waiting for a seat at the table. She might not even be here, but we waiting. We waiting at a seat at the table. You ready to pop your shit real quick? Because I know you, in the interest of time.
Sure.
Ma'am, where you gonna be in 2025?
Where I ain't gonna be. Shit. Let's see. I'm gonna be in Raleigh. I'm gonna be in Raleigh, North Carolina, May 17th for the Boozy Book Tour. If you haven't got your tickets, you need to get your tickets now. Okay. I'm gonna be in Arlington, Virginia. Don't ask me that date. Just go to the website, boozybooktour.square.site. I am going to be in Atlanta. I was going to be at the Black Book Writers weekend, but I had to take a break due to health. I can't be everywhere. But I will be in Atlanta for the Gem Awards as the podcaster. There for the Gem Book Expo. I will also be in Detroit August 23rd as the podcaster for the ICU Powered by Bray event. I will be in Chicago October 18th for the Boozy Book Tour. Did I forget anything?
Yeah. No, not for 2025, you good. For 2025, you good. But what I do want to know is, Inquiring Minds want to know, what awards are you being no, I guess, what have you been nominated for? The people need to know.
I was nominated for the Black Girls Who Write. I think that's who they call it, Black Girls Who Write. I was nominated for, I think it was podcasting, best podcaster or best blog, something like that. And I was nominated for the AAMBC. What's the award? Best influencer?
Yeah.
Influencer of the year. Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, congratulations, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Listen. Hard work pays off, baby. Hard work pays off. Um, I can't say what books you got coming out because you ain't. What you do? You do have a you do. Let's talk about it. Don't mind my fingernails. Mind your business. But what is this?
It is my planner for Black girls. It is the Black Girl Planner's social media content creator planner. It's 3-in-1. Is your goals, is the acronym goals. It is also a social media content planner, and it is a self-care planner for Black women.
Okay. Can you give the folks your website and your social handles?
My website is in my link because it's too long for me to fucking say, but it's linked in my bio, and yes, you can get that digital planner via PayHip.
And what's going on with your blog?
I have a blog where I write my reviews out, just how I do my reviews on my page. That's how you read it on the damn blog. That's
YouTube.
I have a YouTube channel with the help of my PR.
This ain't about me.
With the help of my PR person, Nicole, aka Booked and Busy, I have reached 1,000 followers and I am monetized now. So this is a podcast, like all the videos you see on here, it's on there plus more. So, and the link is in my bio.
And I think that's it. I know anything else you want to say to the people? Any advice you want to give to content creators, podcasters, authors, readers? Before you
go? Advice for podcasters: do it. That's it. Do it, because who gonna tell you no but you? If you listen to everybody else, you're just discounting yourself. You're doing yourself a disservice. Do it. For authors, just because somebody give you a bad review, I understand it can play with your head because you put so much into your writing. They're not for you. They're not for you. You just haven't met your readers yet. That's all. For readers, understand authors need grace, and you need to give yourself grace. You can't read just because you see somebody reading 100 books. Don't mean you have to. And just because you see a person reading a different genre, and then you see a bad video say you shouldn't read that genre, don't be monkey see, monkey do. Read what makes you happy. Review what makes you happy. Can't nobody tell you how to spend your own goddamn money. And for content creators, everything has been done under the sun, just like every genre has had the same type of themes and plots. You are not copying anybody. You are your own person. You do not have to worry about, and if somebody says you're copying, it's because they ain't got and usually it's because you got numbers and engagement and they don't. So do what you got to do for you. If this is what you want to do it. If you want to start a business, do it. Don't scam people, but do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let people hold that thought. Take out the dog. Don't let people make you not want to do something. It's your life, not theirs.
That's it. That's it. Well, thank you so much for coming on Pop Your Shit.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
You got something else you got to do, so we're gonna let you go. Y'all know where to find me on all my socials. Y'all know the people that I get down with: LaShawn, narration, Ty Lee, Marked by Ty Lee, Natalie, the Urban Tea Room, Shannon, DFW Literary. Just know that she has a book box. Y'all make sure y'all go get it. Help celebrate her birthday because it's very, very, very soon. Make sure you go get her book box. Go click the link in her bio to get to her store. And if you can scroll down, you'll see the box. It's called Spend a Night with a Book. I missed some people and I'm sorry. Mika G. Y'all go fuck with Mika with her t-shirts. Because when I tell you that shit is fly, it's fly. If you're looking for merch, I have merch on my site. We're working on merch for this one here, for her site. And that's it for today. Thank you guys for joining.
And I'll be back online later on tonight because I need a drink.
And I'm going to be in the bed because guess
Yes, you
what?
will. Yes, you will.
I'll be online listening. So, oh. Make sure y'all check out the Boozy Book Tour. Y'all get your tickets. Get your tickets. All of them. And then also, I have an event with Good Girl Reads, LaShawn. We are going to be sponsoring a Napa trip. So if you guys are interested in Napa, click the link. The link will be in my bio soon, but the flyer is a save the date for now. That's for 2026. That's it. Thank you so much. Bye, y'all. Happy reading.